weeks from today, voters will head to the polls, and one of the closest races that voters here in Maricopa County will decide is the race for sheriff.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio has held the job for 6 straight terms, and if you believe the recent polls, he's now facing his toughest challenge yet from former Phoenix police officer Paul Penzone.
And today on AZAM, we're talking live to both Joe Arpaio and Paul Penzone. Each of them will speak with us for about 3 minutes. Paul Penzone will be here at 8:10, but let's begin with Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Sheriff, thank you so much for being here this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
And let's start with the news yesterday that it looks like DOJ prosecutors are going to go forward and file these criminal contempt charges against you. And I guess the question would be, you've got a lot on your plate running MCSO. If the voters asked you, how are you able to do that job with this DOJ stuff hanging over your head, what would you say?
This has been going on since Obama and Holder went after me. So, you know, I've been fighting this battle. Why would they do this, come from Washington, come to court? It's a misdemeanor charge, by the way. Come to court, and the day before early voting, they go out public. We know the answer to that. This isn't the first time the timing was connected to my campaign. So you know what? I'm going to fight that.
You think it's political?
Of course it is.
Okay, so but if you're facing possibly, and I don't think it's going to happen, but you know the judge is saying it could be 6 months in jail. How would you tell voters to vote for a sheriff that may actually, you know, who knows? Worse for you, you end up 6 months in jail.
Because I have a proven record. That's why. I've been around a long time fighting the battles, okay? This isn't the first time they've come after me, but the voters know, the people know what I do. So I'm going to continue to do my job. It's a great job, 24 years as sheriff, and the head of the federal drug enforcement in Turkey, the Middle East, Mexico City. I can go on and on. Korean War veteran, so I can go on and on with my background, which nobody talks about. So I have all that experience, and that helps me continue on as the elected sheriff. I deal with the people, I report to the people, not any bureaucrat or politician. If
you are reelected going forward, would you change anything? Would you do anything different?
You know, I've been a head of agencies for 40 out of my 55 years. I ran organizations. I love challenges. I think I'm a pretty good manager since I give back $13 million last year to the county. I do that every year. I know how to manage, but there are some problems that have to be alleviated. I love the challenges. I'm looking forward to it, and I will continue to do my job.
Why are you better than Paul Penzone for this job?
I'm not going to go criticize him. By the way, he's a sergeant on the police department. By the way, the police union endorsed me over their former guy. The Arizona Police Association endorsed me. The U.S. Border Patrol endorsed me. My own deputy sheriff's organization, the detention, endorsed me.
But why are you better, Sheriff? Why are you better for this job?
Because I think I have the experience. Look at my experience around the world. This is dangerous times. We have terrorism. Where do you think that emanates from? The Middle East, Mexico. Who worked there too? The sheriff did. 24 years as sheriff. So I have all that experience. You need experience today with ISIS and what's going on. It affects this county and this country. So I want to continue. And my secret weapon is my wife.
How is she
married
doing,
59 years, my wife.
And she's suffering a pretty serious illness, correct?
And she's sticking right with me. We're running together. She has never complained in my 59 years of law enforcement. So she is my secret weapon. Okay. And going to the people is my secret weapon. I serve the people. Okay. Period.
Sheriff, thank you so much for being here.
So much.
Good luck going forward.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
So coming up at 8:10, Paul Penzone is going to join us live here in studio. He will get his 3 minutes. I think Sheriff, you had about 3.5, so we'll try to give him that as well. And so if you take off for work or school, set your DVR. Paul Penzone live in studio. So again, thanks to the Sheriff for coming in here today.
Okay.